defended for all their worth and defended well. They absorbed pressure. Jabaldeen. Oh, sorry, it was a restart. There you go. Good clean catch. And Ravi Vijayanathan on commentary. So is S.W. Chang and Ajit Abhiratna maintaining the Trinity Royal balance as Trinity College now bang it into the box.
That's Damien Ratwater.
Damien puts a nice high ball there. And here's Girigama.
That was probably an accidental offside, but referee allowed it to go.
Yes. Oh well, hands on the deck, says the referee.
Penalty for Trinity.
So the second half, 40 minutes of absolute intensity.
Royal has got 12 points on the board, Trinity 7. Desperate defense by Trinity in the first half. Royal pressurizing them on many occasions. Unfortunately not scoring, but desperate, but solid defense by Trinity prevented at least 3 tries.
Certainly, Ravi, certainly
which
did
could
that.
have been a Royal way.
Big hello to everybody around Sri Lanka watching as they recycle the ball because something had happened. The ball was on the roof maybe. The new ball has been pushed back into the center. Say hello to Sandamali and family watching in Colombo as well. Referee Fernando checks the new ball or the original match ball. Here's Ratwata. Nice long kick, making sure that he gets his side just outside the Royal 22. So important now that Trinity start to try and maintain possession, because that's what Royal did to them. They denied Trinity maximum possession, and gain from that did Royal College.
Absolutely, Sean, but Royal cannot afford to lose possession in this half. If they lose possession, it will be an issue, because their defense has been a little suspect, and wherever Trinity got the ball in the first half, one occasion ended up in a try.
Good ball. Trinity. Conrad Dilaka trying to just muscle his way through, taking 2 defenders. But the Trinity defense is good. There's that ball now on the deck. It's ruck ball now. Coming back Trinity way. Extra man on the outside. Good tackle. Still on. There's the wingman there. Girigama. A loose pass, but numbers on the wide. Extra man on the outside.
All need to tackle and retain position.
That's a good drift from Royal College. Very good drift. The defensive excellent. Turnover ball. That's excellent work from Royal College.
They managed to get the ball.
But not into touch. Eyes up and under.
That's Damien Ratpat who's running across. Of course, in the same place.
He turns round, does a little swill and a dance, and stays with the possession.
All need to get out of.
He's had a good game as well, Ratpat has. Just outside the 22. Into space.
All need to take to his son. If they want to make an impact here.
It's a dreadful error. But luckily the ball went back. Royal College.
Leon.
Nice to set back. Good discipline from Royal College. I thought he should have just maybe caught the ball slightly sooner. But did well to maintain possession and set it back. Also have to say hello to Jeffrey Peterson in Colombo. Happy birthday, Naomi, and everybody else. Thank you very much for the text messages. You are enjoying Jeremy, of course, old Trinitian, huddled behind the television or in front of the TV. I can imagine, pride, hoping for the Lions to roar. It hasn't happened, JP. It hasn't happened. Royal College doing all of the grindy work. There's Dasanaika, Jamaldeen, big men in the line, tackle. This is what Royal have had as a plan. Numbers, little chip through. Ball available. Oh, did he take it back or was it a 22 restart? It's a 22. Lucky.
Very lucky. Royal have changed the plans, Sean, in the second half. They are running in the center. They are making the hits in the middle rather than from the close to the rougher mall position.
So there you go. So a change of game plan just to get Trinity double thinking again. They have to do that. Trinity have absorbed maximum in defense. They're a little bit wary, you can see that. Look at Ratwata already kneeling over. Hands on hip situation for him. Referee doesn't like something. I think the touchline has said too many people. Yes, too many people on the touchline. They need to get back. Very simple. We don't want a repeat of what happened in Colombo. So player held up, not for anything in the middle, but for the fact that there's too many spectators spilling on the grounds. So that discipline has to be maintained. And I rather think the spectators need to enjoy themselves, stay in the stands. The players sit on the bench, the substitutes, and the boys in the middle get on with it in the middle. That's the way it should be.
There should not be interruption in play, Sean. It's very unfortunate. About 10 minutes of play was lost in Colombo.
Yes, and that changed the whole momentum, as we remember. But let's get on with the game here now in Pallekele. Has been a spectacular game of rugby so far. Played in the right spirit, good tradition. Absolutely wonderful to see.
The play must go on.
There's the masters in charge getting on with their business. We're ready. Let's get on. Referee Leroy stops, restarts the watch. There he goes. Ratwata. Lovely drive. Good to see the big men running hard. That is a rare sight. Oh. Ruffs, your boys have done their homework, mate.
They're doing that drilling part quite effectively, Sean. That has been the strength in their first half.
Using their weight advantage. Jamal-Din, nobody to pass to. Oh!
There they go. Has he got the base?
He really has had the magical touch there on young Ratwata. From full back, he's been everywhere. There's the other Ratwata on the other side.
And they run the ball. Have they got the pace? Nice dummy.
Oh, lost it in the tackle. The ball went forward, unfortunately. Trinity again, Quinlan there inside their 22 rugby. Royal have been very efficiently doing that.
Unfortunately, Royal has been making mistakes, crucial mistakes, and Trinity has been capitalizing on that. Once again, Royal are inside the Trinity, almost close to their goal line. They have infringed and lost position. It has come down and Trinity put in.
Here we go.
There's a wheel.
Oh, nice. The front row would have felt so good with that wheel.
Absolutely, Chan. There's a
Ratwate on the side of his foot. Gets it straight down the throat. Lovely. Sidestep, takes one, takes three. Good game from the young fella there.
Ball have numbers on the outside. They have to run.
Into touch. Nicely marked as well.
There is no adequate support there.
That's one reason why you shouldn't be sitting on the touchline, because you're going to get clattered by somebody running at you. Absolutely delightful. These pictures. Yeah, watch this. Good aggression. Lovely. Nice. Good tackle eventually. Held on to his shirt and dragged him into touch. Wonderful aggressive rugby. Nice and clean. Played hard. Played clean, boys, and that's what they're doing. Great example of rugby here from both schools. Fabulously done, Royal and Trinity. What a brilliant example of competitive rugby. In your face, as they say.
The Trinity bench anxiously probably waiting for a turn for them to have a go. They're just going to understand why the delay is. Nilufa Ibrahim, the coach, saying a few words.
Trying to get a quick word in edgeways, Nilufa. Contested by a
what?
Very well done by Royal College.
That's to end up in a try, Sean.
Quite outstanding. They need to get a minimum of a 3 per round, otherwise.
Absolutely.
Four. Big man running hard, running from depth. Simple plan. Wonderfully executed.
The line is just tearing away, Sean.
Yes. Royal can smell that line again. Doesn't like it getting his forwards. Truck and trailer. Driving for that line, Trinity holding on desperately. Oh my goodness. Oh! Horrifying error from Royal College after all of that hard work. Trinity, I rather think, lucky to get away.
Very lucky, Sean. It is very unfortunate. Very, very lucky, unlucky here. Ball doing everything good, but unable to do that finish.
Recycle player. Have a look at this, Trinity College. Is he off? Trinity taking one of their wingers out, I rather think. Let's have a quick look. (21 in, 14 out for Trinity College. The number 14, Kirigama. Tilaka with the big boot down the park. Finds tons of space. Will that ball stay in? Goes into touch. Big gain for Trinity College. First big gain for Trinity College. 12-7. Trinity still behind Royal College. 10 minutes into the second half. Beautiful sight. Pallakali. Intense pressure rugby here. For all of you watching, we'll say hello to everybody around the world as well. Absolute privilege.
Rajapaksa in Canada. Because in '87 his team with Alex Lazarus as coach that won the league for the last time.
There you go.
25 years later.
Arjun has a GPS map of everybody watching around the world. He's in Brisbane, he's in Canada, he's in Toronto, he's in Calgary. We've got people in London and Fiji. What else do you want? We've got people in Kalpiti and Hambantota and in Negombo and in Colombo. Outstanding.
Trinity has a chance after a long time to attack close to
I was going to say that. I think it's been a while since Trinity had possession, clean possession as well.
Yes, this is a great scrum to have on the left side of the field. Enough space on the right to run. The Trinity midfield players, Sanil Sanivatna and Kanna Tilaka have been waiting for opportunities to run down. And this is the first time they're getting one this half.
They've been starving. Ball. 10, Rakata. Karatilaka. Nice 21. Sheik is in. Is it Sheik?
Looks like Sheik.
It is Sheik. He's brand new. He had a good run in Colombo. Karatilaka again. Finally getting some possession and doing what they do best. Driving hard. Rakata. The big man.
Trinity going into phases for the first time in the second half. Multiple phases. They're driving up. This is Trinity. Amazing.
Right on.
In the action again.
Finally.
Randika always. He's the man who tears down the opposition. What a tremendous run on the blind side. He came in at a great option.
That's Sundalagama.
And Randika always before that.
Beautifully handled. Great offloading. Fabulously recycled from the base. And the Tilaka again in the fray. He has been such a critical factor of Trinity going forward with the ball in hand. There he is again.
Yes, he's a really high work rate. Now this is always with the ball. Look at that offload. Tremendous.
Good tackle, but numbers there.
Great support for
finish.
Was that Rakwati who scored in the corner in the end?
It was the winger, the number 11. There he is.
Yes.
My mate Sundalagama, who had a fairly forgettable game in Colombo, but has made up for it just nice.
So it's even Stevens here at Pallakali, deep in the Gumbara Valley. It's a beautiful evening, great ambience here. As Trinity has
have a look at this on the replay.
Yes.
That was great offload by Tilaka. And then there's the wingman. Right in the right place. Here it is again. Look at this.
He's the guy who really tore up the
Sucked in the man, left that man in no man's land. The tackle came across, but there was the extra. And Trinity come back strong at the stroke. 30 minutes into this second half. So game on. Game on, everybody.
Great skills displayed there by Trinity. Offloading right at the correct time. Royal not to be outdone. They're going to fight right till the end of this game. they had the game in their hands in the first half.
They certainly did.
But didn't make use of a couple of
They
opportunities.
couldn't turn the pressure into points. So here's Ratwaka with a long kick down the park, collected by his counterpart, Ratwaka down the other side. Very casual there from the Trinity player.
The fight back trail at the moment. They sense that they can get back into this game, which was slipping away from them at the end of the first half. But Trinity with a chance to come back in this game. That's it. Wadu, he's quite a gymnastic guy.
Yes, I was just about to say, what was he doing? Nice little...
I think he's hurt himself by the looks of it.
I hope not. Nice little headstand or handstand. Could have actually banged his forehead in the process, but he seems okay. 22 restart.
Andrew Siriwagana, Kularatna and the younger having a great game. The loose forwards for Royal, they have been in the thick of things. They are in a sense have been right up there, and that's Vianga. And this guy has been on the bench, I believe, and just come in. But the loose forwards have been really good today, and they kept Royal at mercy of Trinity because they have been on the lookout for breakdowns. They have been in every loose small. They have been in ruts, so they have been really putting pressure on Trinity and the Royal loose forwards.
True. And I was just about to say that Trinity, the winger needs to get away quickly before he gets shooed. He's almost getting a very good shoeing, but luckily he managed to get away there. Caught on the wrong side of that rock. You don't want to be on the mall, sorry. You don't want to be on the wrong side of that, my goodness. Here's a line-out ball now, Trinity College. 12 all if you've just joined us on Channel I, live around Sri Lanka. These pictures all around the island. Shocker block here. And of course, www.rupavahini.lk around the world. Just magnificent. What more can you ask for?
12,500 spectators. So said the Trinity principal. This must be.
But I'd rather think it's more. And in Colombo, St. Joseph's leading 32-21 against St. Thomas's in that Shield match. 32-21 for those of you interested in rugby, as we all are. Ratwata, deep kick, nice one, good gain. Oh no, unfortunately, just out on the full. So Ratwata has not been able to calculate that kick. He's done it three times. Three times he's come back right to the point of the kick. So he's gone out on the full, not good.
He's been a bit unwell before the game, but he's playing on without giving up. And this is Royal with the ball, and that's a great distributor. Hitman Baba in the thick of things, driving forward over the game line, and they have been doing this time and time again.
Have they done? They've made it, they've owned this driving facility. The big men have just driven really well, set up nice, and the clean-up has been even better. The clean-up really has been outstanding for Royal College. And there's Vianga, just come on the park. There you go, look at that. Drives his legs. Good example to young rugby players, young forwards. When you get tackled, keep driving. Here are the three quarters now with the chance.
Running with purpose, running over the game line. That's so important to get your forward.
Look at that, securing the ball for Royal College. Nice.
Good ball for Royal.
This they have done with much efficiency today,
yes.
Ajit.
They're very impressed with their style of play today. It reminds me of Yanta Ekanaika and his forward control game. He is a master at this type of game.
They've marshaled their forwards. And maybe just a yard too far on that occasion. But here it is again. Here's the ball being set up. Very slow ball. Taking their time, measuring up. Here's Big Bawa.
The Trinity loops was working
Bawa drive again.
That's Samaraseka, Singhala, Lakshana and Ryle Madena working overtime, trying to keep the Royal forwards at bay. The Trinity loose forwards after Royal maybe slightly overdoing the act with the forwards without giving the backs some ball. And by doing that, but anyway, they have turned pressure into points under chance. That's the important thing.
Absolutely.
They are doing that sort of thing.
Just about to agree with you that maybe if they bring it out to the line, they're running fairly good depth for the forwards to carry the ball forward. but they're not doing for the three quarters. The three quarters are getting very flat ball, which means they're fairly static and can't really power up. And Trinity for defense is very easy. So 12-12, here's a chance. Jamaldeen, is it Jamaldeen who's going to go for the sticks? He's going to angle one at the uprights. Check in the wind there because it is fairly strong. No, it's not in fact. It's the center.
It's the center Jamaldeen. He's been taking all the kicks this year. And
it's TR Jamaldeen.
Yes. It's an easy kick for him. He's been kicking from a long distance, so it should be easy for him. And so it is. Right at the center, right in the center of the post. And Royal have drawn ahead. 15-12.
Very good kick. 15 to Royal. Here it is again. Going over the top and killing the ball and not letting it come down. Little bit of chat going on, and here's the kick. Nicely done.
We saw some of the famous old boys from Trinity on the stands there. There's Noel Broyer, the 62 captain who captained when Lakshman Kalwarachi captained Royal. That was a great that's tremendous work by Trinity. That's really good stuff by Trinity, but Royal recover and they put the ball back in the Trinity half, and that's where they want it. But let's see what Dawood will do here. And that's Semiratna in the line here, but it doesn't go to him because he was looking for a run.
Tilaka says with a kick, but it was off the foot, off the knee in fact. That's why everybody is saying knock on. No, it wasn't. But he says carry on. Dasanaka with the big up and under.
Been having a game for Royal.
Slightly overcalculated. And Dawood does well because he fought for the mark. He can take it quickly. He doesn't have to wait. Hands it back. Taken quickly. Excellent thinking. Play on, says referee. Long ball. Good ball. It sits difficultly. Very difficult for Adu.
Great pressure by Royal. That's tremendous.
Oh dear. 3 or 4 just didn't know who to take possession. They just should have communicated slightly better. It was a try for the asking, my goodness. Here's ball down the bar to Jamaldeen. Nicely down the touchline. Oh, miscalculated in the tackle.
This is a crucial period of play because this is where Trinity actually shows that they got more fitness. They have done this in the previous game. In the last quarter, they have been very strong. And if Royal are able to hold that pressure that Trinity would now bring on, then Royal might have a game that will go over them. This is game on, but the BRADBY seems to be slipping away from Royal because there's only 90 minutes to score 30 odd points. But Trinity need to really close his game up so that Royal won't score anymore.
True. That's the strategy. Royal College now will have to really up the level. They need to up the pace of this game. They understand. That's what they're trying to do, making sure that they try and get possession, but try and turn that possession into good. Rotterdam with the boot down the park. He's quite content to do that because he knows that if they go down the line, they get a 22 or a scrum ball.
This is the other upgrade for you. And this is 20. Look at the 20 forwards, 5 of them.
There in numbers. Turnover ball.
Baba, the hitman. This is a tremendous game. The Royal counter-attacking.
Where are the forwards? Referee says offside. The Trinity man was offside.
Great intensity in this game, Chandrashan.
It's a hectic pace.
It's a hectic pace.
It's taking the toll on the legs. Here we go. There you go, referee Roy saying, listen mate, I've got the whistle. If you want to tell me what to do, don't. Just get back, get on with your game. Good instructions.
Yeah, he's got the game under control. This Baba in the thick of things. What a work rate he's been showing today. And he's been all over the field doing a lot of work for Royal. And Royal with the ball here, they have a penalty. Ball coming back at Royal, and Royal on the attack.
Here we go, Royal College now need to try and convert some of this pressure. That must be a very conscious choice for them. They can't just sit back and keep running it without doing something in terms of points. Here's ball now. Jamaldeen. Oh! Dreadful ball from Jamaldeen. Really was. Didn't look at the pass. Didn't look at the collect. Didn't look at the forward. He just looked in front of him and passed it down.
Perhaps he saw the man.
Look at the replay and perfect example of how not to pass. Have a look at this replay. Here's the ball coming now. Look at Jamaldeen. Looking in front. Looking in front. Not looking down. Not looking at the player he's passing to.
He should have passed it in the first place.
Oh, that was a criminal offence. Unfortunate for Royal College because that was perfect ball to do something.
Rael Madena with the ball.
Ratwata. Kamil. Pushing his opposite number. Sheikh. Abdul. Try time for number 11. Uttarakhand again.
Great skills by Trinity. What a passage of play.
Every time they get the ball in their hands, it's quick, it's sharp, it's efficient, and it's finished.
And they seal it with a try. A few times they got the ball, they'll score on the board. What a tremendous time.
Outstanding from the winger. Really was sharp. Have a look at this on the replay. From the point of origin, it was so simply executed. Just perfect hands. Very good catch from Ratwata. And then the efficiency of that ball. I always say if you can swing the ball as fast as you can, the ball passes down the line so quickly. The ball speed is efficient. It's the key.
Quite right, Kamishan, and it's good to see. This is dead center.
What a kick.
This is what I'm talking about. Can Royal hold the Trinity pressure in the last quarter? Trinity is a very fit side. They come back fighting. They have the reserve tank, as you probably call it. And this is Trinity back on track. 15-19 on the board.
Have a look at this. Wonderful offload. Give him space. Want to beat. What was the number 13 thinking? Why didn't he tackle him? That was the number 13 for Royal College. Unbelievable.
I was talking about the defense by the number 12-13 in the Royal side.
Exactly. They're really taking their numbers out. And look at this kick. Way back live. Perfect. Bisecting the uprights. Beautiful. The crowd go wild.
Indians understand here. Noel Broya, Mark Sundarlingam played with me, great flanker for Trinity, and he's also here from Germany, Kamishan. And he is Royal.
Well, it's very much the United Nations of the BRADBY, really. Everybody back from all corners of the world. Here's Dasanaika now. Royal go back with their traditional story.
Bit of holding on in that ruck, but
Royal rip it back on the deck and rescue that dirty ball, as they say.
Royal not given up the chase here.
They certainly haven't.
They just want to now just win the game, forget the BRADBY, but let's put this game together. That may be the thought.
I rather think yes, and that's not a bad thought at all, Ajit, because you know it's about doing the little things right. There's the big fella.
This good stuff.
Ball held up now. Nicely set back by Bawa.
Okay, I'm offline now. Nice being with you all guys.
Absolutely, I expect you.
SW Chang is waiting on the flank.
One Trinitian, the number 8 handing over to the prop. Fair call. So here we go. Royal piling on that line. Just short, desperately short. It's on the 5-meter line. What's the referee saying? Touch judge is getting involved. Hang on, let's listen to the referee. Here's it going over the touch judge. Try Royal College. Try given. That was a try on the line. Let's have a look at the replay.
Interesting, Sean. We don't have the technical referee, but they stopped the game, had a chat, and awarded a try. Good thing. We got the thing right.
I'm not too sure why we don't have replay. Have a look at this. Here's the ball now. Royal College. There you go. Have a look at it from the other angle.
Absolutely. What you call referee assistance.
And that's what it should be like. Simple, nice and clean, very efficient. If you can see from the other angle behind, perhaps.
Conversion.
So 20 points to Royal, coming back nicely, making this game everything to play for. Game on. Royal want to try and push this. They want to try and get the W here. They're not concentrating on the Bradby. Trinity understand they've already got it in the bag. Lots to play for. Fabulous prospect.
The Royal rocking has been excellent. You see them having
Royal forward play. The departments for the Royal House boys, Chang'an has been spectacularly good.
I think a bit beyond spectacular. They've done that.
So simple and efficient. Another tackle from behind, good tackle. Man and ball in possession. If he loses the possession, then it would have been a brilliant turnover.
Ball is still on the deck.
Ball bobbing around there on the deck.
Sided drive, driving forward. If there is no drive forward, the attack inside gets the ball. How do you determine the attack side? The side that's in the other half.
Thank you very much, Anne, for making me look like a complete non-compulsive.
Sean, I'm coming to the viewers right around the world.
20 points to 19. 3 tries apiece. 10 minutes to go in this tantalizing Bradby. My goodness, has it been an absolute battle. Look at the Bradby Shield. It's just all about playing in the middle. Oh! Very unfortunate there. Not a very good pass from Somasuri. Maratwat there, and he's a tall kid. And he had to come down a long way down there. Panathilaka just inspiring again. He really has been, for me, the standout player from the Bradby. He's had a very good season, but it's just the way he gets about his business that is very inspiring.
He'll have a good future, Sean. Panathilaka.
Yep, and I'm even more excited about the fact that he'll be turning out in the Sri Lanka squad for the juniors. We've got lots of names coming up for the juniors. The referee, perhaps it's a traditional fly-half position, Gilroy Fernando.
He did play for the country as fly-half.
He did play as fly-half, and he was good as fly-half. Except he got the wrong shot on me.
That's right, absolutely. Let's look at it.
There he is.
All right.
Why didn't you catch it? Mr. Fernando, why didn't you catch it?
Any moves before?
Yes.
Interestingly, I would say the Ratwata from Royal had a better evening than the counterpart from Trinity. In Colombo, it was the other way around.
Yes, it's swung out quite nicely. But full credit to the Ratwata and the legacy of rugby. A long history of wonderful rugby players. A proud history as well. Oh dear, oh long. Oh dear, oh too long. Oh dear, why did I kick? Would have been the ideal thought. Fresh legs on the park for Royal College as well. 8 minutes plus injury time, I rather think. It has been a grand, hard, clean game in the best traditions of Bradby. Chang'an, you have to be proud and privileged to be part of all of this.
Oh yes, having said that, I'll take my hat off to the Royal side. They've been fantastic. It's just that they haven't got the scores on the board.
Maybe I said that just before we started this game. Royal will come back hard and just have a really good go because they got nothing to lose, they got everything to play for and play for pride. The Bradby is a separate story. They will give themselves a huge shot in their arm about who Royal College, what Royal College rugby is and who they are and what it means to them to play in this game. And that's what they've done today.
Yeah, because they were snubbed last week.
We were embarrassed. There would have been shame. But they come back. Neatly done, Royal College.
Yeah. And to beat Trinity in their own den. so far they're leading.
Yes, true. Having said that, there's a chance for the big man. Has he banged it too far? Yes, I rather think he has. Oh dear. That's the fresh legs on the Royal Park. He's just had a little bit of nervous energy being dispelled by him. There we go. That's an Ika with the clean out. Definitely up and under. Big long line. Unbelievable passage of play, and there all he had to stretch as much as he could. The number 5 for Trinity College. Oh dear. That was Alvis. Have a look at this, pushing the referee out of the way. Says get out of the way, because Gilroy was supposed to collect the ball. He was playing it fly out. The referee was handed off. Oh no, referee was handed off. Look at this. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. Brilliant.
What is happening, Sean?
My goodness, what brilliant rugby from both sides. Outstanding. Pressure scrum, Trinity.
Understand? Keep him outside and play the game. Where will they play him?
This is magical stuff here.
Understand?
In the last moments, 5 minutes to go in this Bradby Shield. It has really come alive. Game on. Forget the Bradby Shield. Just look at the quality and pace of rugby. Hands. Wide. Has he gone for his triple? Has he got his hat-trick? Oh, yes! Right side! Wadud in the corner. Punches the air. It's done. It's delivered. Trinity come back. The Bradby in style.
You score, I score. It's a turn. What a game. Hats off to both teams. Royal does all the hard work as Trinity comes in. Works the 3 quarters as they score. What a, look at this triple.
Have a look at this. In the corner. It's off that tackle and the ruck. The following truck. The ensuing ruck. Ball comes back and Wadud still alone. 1-on-1. Right time. Beautiful try. My goodness. The fullback finally gets some profit for all of his hard work and all of that confidence he's been living on. The adrenaline pumped up. Look at that.
I'll give the credit to the halfback who passed on the blind side in the short one. That made the try shot. Everyone was waiting to Trinity to run out.
Absolutely. And the smallest man on the park for Trinity College, Wadud at 15, scores that try. Corner flag. Very difficult. Had the direction and slightly drifted away from the first upright. But nevertheless, have a look at this. 20-24. 3 minutes to go. Here's the replay. Beautifully done. Ogalagama again, running so strong, taking 3. Next the ball. Ruck form. Here we come. Trinity College. Look at the man there. Nicely Somersary. Efficiency plus. Ball gone forward.
Eager to see whether the kick went 10 meters. It's too far for us to watch. But Trinity has been facing that kick. I don't know whether it travels 10 meters.
So here we are now for all of you watching around the country and around the globe on their GPS on the www.BRADBY.lk, streaming live. Royal College scrum ball, pressure scrum, Trinity, beautiful wheel. Royal Summer managed to maintain possession. Summer went on. Really well done by them and the forwards, the Boiler House boys, who had such an outstanding game. They have stood out in every single thing they've done.
Absolutely, Spura. And we can't take Trinity off. The defense has been good. and every time they had the ball, they had a magical touch to finish that.
Yes, I think the Midas touch on Trinity's three-quarters. Absolutely. It's a trifle, and it's a hat-trick. Striker! That was bound to happen, Changa, because Royal were throwing caution to the wind, and that is serious. That is what you call a finish.
Yeah, I know, that's a fantastic finish. Good for Trinity because the defense is solid. They took everything what they were thrown at them. But I'll tell you, to me, Royal is Royal is Royal. Fantastic comeback.
My goodness. You have to really look for new words to compliment this game. Have a look at this. Royal have no choice. They just had to try and go in the corner. Perhaps if they run a little bit more. And Odalagama stood in the right place. A big gift with a ribbon on it and a cherry on top of it. Said, score the try. Thank you very much.
I'm sure your co-center Ron Abekul, who has been a driving force for Trinity Rugby, silent mover, must be very, very happy this evening.
Oh, I think he's been overjoyed from the time he joined Scommage. And Byron Fernando and the rest, you have to be proud, all of you boys. But having said that, you have to look at simple things that Trinity do really well, the simple things that Royal College do well. It has just gone their way. And this was Royal College just trying to run as much, throw caution to the wind. It was bound to happen. And Trinity in the right place at the right time. It's just about the brilliant rugby this game has turned out for us. 31-20 with the stroke. It's about 1 minute to go. Bar maybe 1 or 2 minutes of injury time. Not many really. So it's
Sean in Colombo
and delivered.
Joes have beaten St. Thomas's by 37 points to 26.
St. Joseph's leading St. Thomas's 27-37. Also historical, I suppose.
Royal still trying to come back, make a game out of it.
That's fair call. That's fair call from them. Jamaldeen not able to hold on to that catch. Simple pass.
And the coolness of 3D players. You know, they don't get rushed into this thing. They're not pressurized. They just keep their cool, their head, and then when the ball comes into their hands, they do their job.
Get on with the job. That's what we always say. Get on with the job. A big hello to everybody in Colombo as well. To Prashanta Vimalasena and to everybody at the Citizen FC, the Army, the Navy, the Havelocks, the CRNFC, everybody in Colombo, because all the clubs are watching as we speak. The Police Sports Club. Good to have you on board, boys. Nice to see. Welcome to all the warriors from all the islands as well for the club rugby season, which is going to be an outstanding rugby season. Now with the Pitya opening their ground today. That's why His Excellency the President is also here. Yeah, in fact, they're opening it tomorrow, I'm told. Today was just for the President to have a look.
Tomorrow they will be having their first rugby game there.
As a BRADBY just grinding to a brilliant conclusion. Royal trying a few things, still good, still nice to see, still courage, still pride, good for Royal College. But Trinity equally efficient at the breakdown point. Here we go, another go, still on.
I see on the take of Trinity, is it?
Camille. Oh my goodness. Held on top of the line, it's held up.
Halfback deserves that
Lovely.
try.
That was seriously well done. Khanil back to his lethal best, and Wadud does the finish as he did in the other corner. That corner, this corner, Wadud's corner.
Little dynamo. The little dynamo.
This is the strength of petrol in the engine to finish the last 15 minutes. Royal, petrol down, trying. Watch Khanil. Look at the pace and look at him go. This is the strength of Khanil. He's back to his lethal best. Driving at the line. Look at that. Get out of the way. Driving. Unfortunately, couldn't score the try. Royal did well to hold it up. And here comes the ball. Here comes the ball. Look at that. Whoa! That's the prize you get for being at the breakdown.
it would have been nice if the skipper had finished it off.
It certainly would have been an absolute icing on the cake. But so well done to hold him up. He's a strong kid. Took two to hold him up. And eventually Wadud, just so clean, ripped it off the skipper and finished it off. End the story. The BRADBY, the victory, the lead, the whole story. Trinity College, dream finish. My goodness, you saw it live. What a privilege for all of us here. For all of you around Sri Lanka and around the world, thank you for watching. It has been an absolute rarest of occasions for this 68th BRADBY, brought to you by Singer and made possible because all of us have been here. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, fantastic rugby. There is no doubt about that. And the fireworks. The fireworks will tell you the story. They are loud and clear.
They're a little bit too close for comfort as well.
Look at that. Look at the crying. Look
Sights
at
of
the
emotion. Absolutely unbelievable, unbridled emotion is what it's all about. This game is sentiment at your maximum. It is emotion, sentiment, heart, pride, courage, guts, and everything you want to call it. It's the tradition that binds, that makes all of us ever so special and gives all of us life in this game. It's the game that lives, and rugby won on all counts today. My goodness, a big thank you to all of you and to everybody who let us into their homes. You can't ask for more than this. Channel I live and all of us live as well is such a superb finish. It's just the thing that you dreamed of.
Absolutely. Fairy tale end, Sean, because hats off to the boys. It doesn't matter, the Royalists, the Treatians, both teams deserves a big round of applause for displaying some super rugby. Everybody take note of it.
Yes, absolutely. You can't ask for more than this. And you have to say to Singer for this magnificent stadium, for the facilities around the world, for what they do for rugby in Sri Lanka, you have to say a very big thank you.